Hey, how are yous folks? My name's Traven, and today I just want to talk about some of the stuff I want to make over the next year. I used to do these kinds of update videos more regularly, but fell out of it, and I want to try and bring it back, at least on an annual basis, to keep yous in the loop about what the fuck I'm actually doing. And as a quick side note, I will be unlisting this video after about a week, because I don't want it to clutter my video feed, and I feel like by that time everyone who wants or needs to see it will have done so already, so... Anyway, as I'm sure you've heard ad nauseum, 2020 was... a year. For many reasons. And honestly, 2021 is already starting with a bang. But for my YouTube channel specifically, I made 13 whole ass videos, many being some of the longest I've ever made, started some new series, and leaned arguably a bit too heavily into one in particular. And as for weirdly specific as it sounds, I made some of what I think are my best thumbnails ever. And while I do want to make some changes, it's probably not gonna be anything too drastic. It mostly amounts to just fucking around, really. Shifting around release dates, playing around with series I didn't do a lot with last year, like A Love Letter To, for example, which I think is a great excuse to make short-form video essays about short-form media. And as you may have seen in my last video, going with a more sketchy look for my animations, since I think it not only fits my aesthetic a bit better, but it also cuts down on how much time I spend on them, which means I can not only do more of them, but can focus on making the ones I actually do better. As well, I want to expand the focus of what I cover. I've been very anime focused lately, and while I don't think that's inherently a problem, I would like to talk about stuff outside that niche, so I'm gonna lean into the whole videos about art, anime, and animation tagline I've been floating around a little, which I think is a clear focus with a hell of a lot of wiggle room. In regards to the content itself, I actually did a poll recently asking what kind of videos people would like to see more of, and was honestly surprised to see how many people were big into my world of videos. But while I do plan on making more of those, I do want to start the year with a few art of videos, both to experiment with that format like I did with the world of videos in the last few months, and to take a break from them. While I do love making them, their sheer scale in runtime, research, production, and even just how daunting it feels to decide what to cover makes them stressful to put together, even with a monthly schedule. And I want to just take a step back from them for a bit, and maybe figure out a better way to approach them. It's also why I want to focus on shorter, quote-unquote, videos this year. I'm not against making a big ol' fuck-off 30-minute plus mega analysis every now and then, but it's a bit of a nightmare to do them on a regular basis. So I'm gonna try and scale things back, both to alleviate that pressure and to tighten up my writing a bit, which I think's gotten a bit too rambly lately. I mean, I'm still expecting them to average around 20-ish minutes, but still. However, it's not just YouTube stuff that I want to try making this year, since I'm also hoping to potentially make a webcomic? I don't want to say too much about it, because I don't want to end up making promises I won't be able to keep. But what I'll say for now is that it's relatively short, only a handful of chapters, for now at least, and I'm looking to post it on Webtoon maybe? It's honestly more of a pilot than anything else, just to see if I can make one, and if people are interested. Though, don't expect it soon, because I am very much taking my time with it. I started the script in February of 2020, and it's still not technically done. Though, for anyone curious about my doodling capabilities in the meantime, might I point you toward my newish Instagram, TravenDraws, where I post art things of some kind on a semi-regular basis? Shameless plug, I know, but it's worth a shot. And yeah, that's about it. Hope yous are staying safe, keeping your distance, washing your hands, wearing a mask, etc. And let me know what yous think. If yous are interested or excited for what I'm planning, if yous have any suggestions, etc. And thanks for watching. If yous want to see more of my other videos should be on screen, do the like and subscribe thing to come fly with me, hit the bell, stay notified, follow my Twitter, Instagram, etc. And hopefully, I'll see yous later.